What is good, everybody? It's your man AnonymousBleach. As you can see, the setup is looking nice. Finally traded out that stupid speaker thingy for these two new little speaker guys, which, you know, they're cheap, but it's way better because that thing was cutting out. But I'm not going to get into this whole setup, but I'm just saying it looks very fine today. A little dirty. I don't know why I got a can still up there. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get into where I've been basically this whole time. What I've been doing. I've just been real busy. But I picked up a new hobby. And as with the title of the video and whatnot, this is already set up for you. I didn't waste any time. But this is my new baby. She's real pretty. And I know I probably should have done like a full unboxing. But there's been billions of unboxings and everything. And I'm not going to waste people's time doing all that. But as you can see, I already have my Nuvo 20 set up here. New hobby I'm going to start picking up here is reefing. I'm going to try it out, see what happens. But you know, I just wanted to throw this out here and really make these videos because my channel is not primarily just for gaming. I do like DIY stuff, which I really should do more on because I waste a lot of time. That's also where I've been lately, not doing video games, besides the fact that Call of Duty sucks asshole and I hate the new game as usual because nobody can get it right. Is what it is. But this is what I've really been besides this lately. I've been doing, turn on the light. You boy, sorry the lighting's terrible back here. Oh my god, it looks like shit. But if y'all remember a while back, your boy actually picked up a pool table for free. It was like a gross orange color. Your boy completely redid it. Again, I wish I should have done this when it was light out. But I've redone the wood myself and stained it, protected it, everything. It's getting dirty because of the damn dog hair. But it's ready to go. I just gotta get my father-in-law up here to help me set it up and put the slate down, which is right there. Felt it. So I might do a DIY there. I did a couple videos of how I did this, but that's off subject. We'll go back over here where we were anyway. But as I said, I got into this new hobby of setting up a fish tank, saltwater aquarium, reef tank, more or less. I'm into it for the reef tank aspect. I'm only going to have certain fish that I put into this, but I really just, I'm into the whole reefing aspect of corals and anemones and all that jazz. Someday maybe SPS, but we're going to start slow and work our way there. But this is my overview right now of my Nuvo 20 I set up, and again, reason why I'm doing these videos for this now is because I really want feedback from people that have been doing this for a while to tell me things I could improve on, what I could do better at, because like there are really simple questions like, if I can scoot up here, I'm getting lazy in my chair and about took out my green screen. Like the big one that I have is the rock setup. I thought it was a joke when people were like, your aquascape, you can take days, like you'll change it multiple times. It's like, dude, it's rocks, just throw it in there. I was wrong. This is probably the best setup I have come up with right now. I had certain other ones, but it's really hard for me to try and figure out how to reset this rock because I really like this big one, how it arches up here, because this would be a really good spot for at one point having SPS because of this return line that's right there. It would blow directly on it and give it somewhat a flow. We'll see what happens. But what I really like about this rock is there's a really deep crevice right here, and then this spot right back here actually is like a little cave in the rock itself. So I'm hoping when I get like a goby pair or something, they can hide out in there. It looks really nice. But you know, this is like the best setup I could come with. This middle rock right here is actually a piece of live rock that I got from my local fish store that I'm seeding, my dry rock, which as you can see the difference, not really because I don't have a light on, but that middle rock's more green than these other ones that were dry rock, Bucani, that I got from Poultry Supply. Broke off a couple pieces to try and get to mesh, but that's basically the best kind of like swim through area that I could figure out with this. I might get some of the epoxy to mess with the rock a little bit. Like it's pretty solid where it's at, it doesn't move around. But I might get the epoxy just to, you know, fix it up a tiny bit, make it look a little better, and make sure that, you know, in the long run the rocks won't move. And I'll need the epoxy anyway for when I put corals into the tank. But yeah, if you're a pro, give me some tips here if you think my aquascape looks alright. I went with the whole 2-inch margins like they said. This would be the time I drop my damn camera into here. But I mean, I've got enough area all around the tank to where I shouldn't have to worry about cleaning. but since it's such a small tank, I wouldn't think I'd have to clean back there that much. Maybe I should scoot the rock back a tiny bit so there's more swim room up front here. It's really a hit and miss, but I mean, you can move it all the way back. Like you can see, there's like 3 or 4 inches back here where I could technically move it, set it up. I don't know. I'm just playing with it, but right now, as you can see, there is water in it. It's making some noise, but it's not doing much else after that because I'm actually curing the rock and cycling at the same time. Just decided to do that. I end up... And we're back. Okay, sorry for that. Side note, my phone is garbage. I literally started that video at 100% and it died within 5.5 minutes of recording that right there. Like, that's how quickly my phone dies now. You know, I have an iPhone 6. Apparently my battery's garbage, and I understand you can probably upgrade your battery for like 50 bucks. Just take it all out, replace it. But at that point, why waste $50 when I should just get a new iPhone? But I'm waiting out because they asked way too much for that stupid bastard. Another off-topic thing, is what it is. But like I was saying is, I am curing and cycling at the same time right now, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hopefully it'll only take a month or so to do. I also threw in some Fritzime 9, which is just some bacteria, good type of bacteria that's used to help seed the rock and just speed up the filtration process of the tank itself and get it ready so you can put fish and stuff in it. But at this point in time too, we're Christmas is a week from today. It's Sunday already, so yeah, it's in a week. Merry Christmas everybody if you celebrate, Happy Kwanzaa if you don't. So, you know, I've got stuff to buy for the baby. Well, he's a toddler now. He's already past 1, so I mean, he's technically not a baby anymore, I guess. And for my wife too, so stuff taking some time, but it's probably good because, you know, I've got all like the bigger things for this to get it set up anyway. I've got the AI Prime, by the way, but side note again, I don't have it on right now because I don't want any nonsense algae growing on my tank, so I'm leaving it off during this first month process while it cures. And that's also another good reason why I have Christmas right now. Hopefully my wife falls out, because I told her I hadn't really asked for anything for Christmas, so I was like, when my tank is cycled, I would like a set of designer clowns, which is a whole nother subject, but I really like maybe the snowflakes or flurries. I don't need anything super expensive, but you know, I want 2 that are hopefully a bonded pair. I don't want to have to deal with matching them up. Maybe if I find a specific 2 that I really like to match up, and then maybe if they breed down the line, we're talking way down the line, that'd be cool. But we'll see what happens there. So I'm waiting this out. It's, again, I set this up last week, so we have actually been now a complete week of running the tank. So I have technically 3 more weeks. Along with the aquascape question for any pros here, I'm not going to run any tests on any of this for the first month. At least that's what I was told from BRS. The guy was like, I just wouldn't waste your money on getting a test kit right away. He's like, I would just wait, let the water do its thing, then test for your ammonia and nitrates once this first month's over. And if I have to wait a little longer, I can wait another 2 weeks, or I can throw more bacteria on the inside to speed it up a little bit faster. But, you know, with Christmas, like I said, everything right now, I'm taking my sweet time with it. But y'all let me know what you think about that. I'm trying to think what else. I have a wave maker down there as well, which I'll do a review on. It's a Jabo, the OW series. It's a OW10. It's the newest model that they came out with. I got it because it's just really nice. It's got a whole 360 thing. I'll talk about that bullshit later. But yeah, you know, let me know what you guys think. Sorry I can't get any closer to it. I can zoom in like that right there if I want to, but I have to be right over here by my desk with my cord plugged in because my phone is garbage. But yeah, that's my tank right there set up so far. I like it a lot. I'll go into more of the specs of everything later and what I have on the next video, but like I said, this is week 1. I'll try and do it week by week so it's set up. I might have to wait till, you know, the actual first week when we throw fish in, because I feel like just me doing videos on blank rocks here is just kind of dumb. I did make the stand myself though, very proud of myself. It looks very nice. And I stained it with a vinegar stain because you use literally everything to clean stuff for saltwater tanks or any kind of fish tank, you use vinegar. So I was like, oh, the perfect time to try out my vinegar stain idea. So it worked out pretty well. I like it a lot. We got all my RODI water sitting down there ready to top it off, which actually water level looks a little low to me there, so I might throw some in right when I'm done with this. But yeah, guys, this is where I've been. So all y'all that follow me for video games and whatnot, Sorry I haven't been around. It's just, you know, super busy. The holidays are coming up. Work sucks. Life sucks. You know, you grow up fast and you got a lot of stuff to do, but this is my new hobby right now that at least my wife is letting me do. I really wanted to set up actually a bigger tank, which I have a 110 set up upstairs right now, just sitting there, and I might just sell it just so I can have this for a while, because we've also been contemplating about possibly moving. And you know, my wife was like, you should get rid of that so we can pay bills right now, and then if we do move, I'll let you get whatever tank you want. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm gonna go ball out and get like a 200 gallon so I can have badass fish. That's a whole nother subject. But as always, guys, I really appreciate every single one of you that stopped by. Check this out. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you got any tips for me, because again, I'm starting out. I'm learning a lot of stuff as I go. I'm trying to go real slow, but I'm sure I'm going to get that itch where I just want to throw shit in there and it's going to be bad, so I'm going to need some help. But as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'll try and get videos out as soon as I can, hopefully week to week. I want to do once a week at least, but we'll see what happens. And as always, I appreciate again every single one of y'all. But your boy will catch you in the next video. Bleacher out. Yeah.